Jello, we're back again. Second box of Lorwyn Eclipsed. Hope everybody had fun at the pre-release. I'm still sick, but I went for 2 rounds. Went 2-0, but then I had to call it a night. Deck was pretty good, actually. Alright. Alrighty, let's get this party started. Alright, pack 1. Selfless Safe Right. Convoke. Flash. When it enters, choose a creature type, other permanent that control, gain hexproof and indestructible to the turn. Excuse me. Alright. High Perfect Mark. Whenever it enters or another elf, each opponent blights 1. Tap 3 elves you control, proliferate. Only as a sorcery. Whew. Look, there's an Oko. Oko token, sorry. Whenever this creature enters, each creature target opponent control loses all abilities, becomes cowards in addition to other type, base power and toughness 1. Cowards. Oh look, we will need that token, so let's put it to the side. Dream Harvest. Each opponent exiles top cards of their library until they exile cards with 5 or greater. In return, you may cast the exile without paying their mana costs. Ooh, double rare. Whenever this creature enters, surveil 2. Whenever one or more other creatures you control in it, if they enter or were cast from the graveyard, create a token that's a copy of one of them. Whenever this enters, target creature you control gains persist until the end of turn. Remove any number of counters from target creature you control. Only as a sorcery. As a sorcery. Sorcerer. Ashling Rekindler. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Pay 2 to flip it. When this creature is transformed into this, be it in the main phase, add 2 mana of any one color. Spend it only to cast spells with mana value 4 or greater. Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting, actually. So you play it on 2. And then on 3, you flip it. Huh. And then play it on 2, then on 3 you flip it. That costs a mana. But then you gain 2 mana, and then you play a land, so you have 4 mana on 3. It's pretty cool. Oh look, we got this Steam Venties. Choose 2 target creatures you control, draw X cards, and if the chosen creatures get +X/+X, gains treble, where X is the difference between the creature's power. Steam Venties. I think that's 2 that we've opened out of 2 boxes. Another one of those. Okay. Like, who wants to play elves? Tap 2, untap creature you control, copy target triggered ability you control, you may choose a new target. Ooh, oh, this guy was something. Remove a counter. Enters with an egg counter. Remove a counter whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player. Draw a card. Alright, last pack of this stack. Oh, whenever this creature enters or transforms, create a 1/1 white Kipkin, and then pay green to transform it. Add X green or white mana. X is the number of creatures you control. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that was stack 1. And look, this is what we're going to do. Okay, see all those? And then fairy token doesn't count. And then all of those. That's stack 1. So let me know, stack 1, 2, or 3, which one you think the better rares come out of. That's stack 1. Alright. Starting on 2. Ooh, Sapling Nursery. Affinity for forest, costs 1 less to cast for each forest you control. Landfall, create a 3/4 tree folk. Exile this enchantment, forest and tree folk you control gain indestructible. Oh, wow, what's that? Chronicle of Victory. Choose a creature type. Creatures you control chosen type get +2/+2, first strike, trample. Whoa, whenever you cast a creature, draw a card. Wow, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Moon Shadow Menace. Enters with 6/1/1. Whenever one or more cards are put in the graveyard from anywhere, while this creature has negative counters on it, remove a negative counter from it. That seems interesting, huh? Oh, this spell can't be countered. Ward, pay 2 life. Spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control have ward, 2 life. Moving right along. The command: create a tokenless copy of Merfolk. Creature target player control gains lifelink till end of turn. Target player draws a card. Tap target creature puts stun counter. Ooh, another one of those fairies. Not bad. Not bad at all. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. This will cost behold a goblin and exile it. Pay 1, blight 2. Target opponent blights 2. Only as a sorcery. Whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to the owner's hand. Reckless ransacking. This command: create a tokenless copy of Goblin. Creature control get +1, gain haste till end of turn. Destroy target artifact or creature. Target player mills 5, then puts each Goblin milled this way into their hand. I feel like pay 5 to creature you control get +1 in haste. I don't really know where that'll ever be relevanted. I mean, I guess the +1. Oh, look, hallowed fountain. Shockland, baby. That's 2. 2 shocks. I got 2 phones. Rimfire Torque. Artifact, choose creature. Whenever permanent you control shows a type. Enters, put charge counter on this. Remove charge counter from this. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. Copy it. Oh, schnapples. This creature enters with 5 -1s. Whenever another creature you control enters, while this creature has -1s, remove -1s. Alright, 2 must. 2 musts. Spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest mana value among elementals you control. Whenever this creature enters, return all non-elementals to their owner's hands. Ooh, well, that's something. No, this spell can't be countered. We've seen this goblin. Now that art. Alright. Pile 2. Alright. So this is pile 2. So far it's a tough one. Shockland in each pile. Yeah. Let's not forget this fella. Alright. Pile 3. Sorry. Ooh, flip Merfolk. When it enters, target creature gains. This creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker. Draw a card. Flip it for a white. And it's unblockable. When it flips, target creature you control gets protected from each color till your next turn. That thing did work for me last night. I just kept flipping that mother sucker. Another creature you control gains flying lifelink till end turn. Beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that without paying its mana cost if a spell's value is less than or equal to the life you gain. Otherwise, put it in your hand. Not bad. Whenever this creature enters, if double white was spent to cast it, get plus or make 2 green white Kifkins. If double red, gets +1/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Huh. Huh, that's naked. Oh, this pack don't want to open. That's an interesting. Creature you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures that enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Beginning of combat, on your turn, create a 1/1 green-white Kifkin. Beginning of your main phase, first main phase, you may blight one. If you do, create a treasure token. Whenever it enters, mill 4 cards, then you may put a creature or land from among them on top of your library. Discard a land, create a 1/1 black green worm token for each land card in your graveyard. Ooh. Oh, look, the flip goblin. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, turn up to 1 goblin from the graveyard to your hand. When he flips to this, you blight 1. If you do, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of the blighted creature. Except if you do, create a tapped and attacking token. If you do, create a tab attacking token as a copy of the black creature. But you do this on your main phase. I'm confused. Huh. Yeah, I'm very confused by that. Because you flip it on your main phase. I don't know. X damage target creature. When that creature dies this turn, exile a number of cards from the top of your library equal to its power. Then choose a card to exile this way until the end of your next turn. You may play it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that card because it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay. If double blue is spent, bounce a non-land permanent. Double black. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land, then they discard it. Wait a minute. Oh, whenever it attacks. Okay. Alright. I misread. It's whenever it attacks. I thought all the other ones is as soon as it transforms. Huh. That's something. Now it makes sense. That kind of sucks because you're going to transform it, go to combat, and they're like, kill it. Additional cost, behold Kifkin. Other ones get +1/+1. Whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card with it. 2 more packs for this. You know, it's crazy. I've opened 2 boxes and I haven't got a special guess. Whenever Marilyn, Fey, Ascendant, or another elf or fairy you control enters, exile 2 cards from target opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of elves or fairies you control from among exile cards with Marilyn. Oh, look. This creature enters with 2 -1 counters on it. Beginning of your end step, you may remove a counter. When you do, return a creature with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright. Last pack of this stack. Right here. This is our secret, this is our special guest, and our shock land. Nope. Whenever this creature enters, if double green, exile target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Double blue, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Another command where you can make a copy of Kifkin, create a 1/1 green Kifkin. Target creature gets +3/+3. Target creature you control fights. Alright. Pile 3. Alright, these cards. And then these cards are pile 3. So let me know in the comments which pile you think had the best rares. And why we didn't see any special guests in 2 boxes. Alright, until next time, I hope you enjoyed. And if you enjoy the Magic, like it, let other people who play Magic know. Till next time.